All right, thank you, Craig. Pope Francis is in New York tonight, the second city on his history-making U.S. tour. He's getting some rest right now after an evening prayer service at St. Patrick's Cathedral on Fifth Avenue in Manhattan. The Pope arrived in New York after a whirlwind schedule in Washington, making history with the first ever papal address to a joint session of Congress. Francis called for the protection of life, attention to the poor, and progress on immigration reform and climate change. And then thousands of spectators lined Fifth Avenue to welcome the Pontiff to the Big Apple. The Holy Father joined priests and bishops for evening prayer, Vespers, at St. Patrick's Cathedral, which recently completed a $177 million renovation. Our Liz Bishop was right there for it.
The barricades are still up, but the excitement is over now for one night here in New York City as the Pope wraps up a long day that started in Washington with an evening prayer service here at St. Patrick's Cathedral. And the two Albany bishops who attended that prayer service left the church very clearly changed by what the Pope had to say.
He has his wonderful way of being able to speak from the heart and being able to reach many people, even in different languages, too. I felt that people wanted to get close to him. He wanted to get close to them. So there was a feeling of intimacy in spite of the fact of being in this large crowd.
What was it like?
Well, it's just so special to be in his presence. He's got such a gentle, caring demeanor, and it just radiates from him.
Bishop Scharfenberger said he found the Pope full of surprises, not into buzzwords, but genuine moral guidance.
He really seems to be trying to do what he asked us to do, namely to try to be sources of unity, not division, to try to bring people together and to put people first.
And Bishops Hubbard and Scharfenberger weren't the only ones to be deeply affected by the Pope's visit. A mother and son from Latham, who had been standing for hours waiting to see the Pope, got their moment.
People were texting us wondering if it would be worth it, and it was worth it.
It was worth it. It was worth it. What made it worth it? I mean, he really flew by, didn't he?
He did, but just being in the whole atmosphere with everyone waiting to see him, and everyone here, everyone loves him.
Bishop Scharfenberger said the Pope looked tired but seemed to become energized every time he had contact with people. He'll have a lot of it tomorrow. His morning starts with an appearance at the UN General Assembly. He then goes on to the 9/11 Memorial, makes a trip to Harlem, and finishes his day with a mass at Madison Square Garden. Liz Bishop reporting from New York City for CBS 6 News.